Okay, now let us talk about fetishes, right? Now, when it comes on to fetishes, there's nothing sexy about it, there's nothing cute about it. You're basically dealing with a demonic entity that is occupying a person, right? And if you come across someone that is going to openly tell you that they are into particular fetish, you need to run, right? A fetish is a form of sexual desire in which gratification is strongly linked to a particular object or activity or part of the body other than the sexual organ, right? You're dealing with a demonic entity, right? And when it comes down to fetish, we will get a good idea of the personality of demonic entities. Now, let us get into our first fetish. And the first one is Vorarephilia. And Vorarephilia is refers to being sexually aroused by the idea of being eaten or eating another person or observe this process for sexual gratification. This is basically cannibalism, and you have Hollywood pushing and promoting this one, right? So there is nothing sexy about cannibalism. And when it comes down to these various fetishes that we'll try to go through, because I'm going to completely butcher these names, you will also understand missing people, you will understand missing children, because I'm sure that no one is going to consent to being a part of a Voraphilia fetish, because best believe this is not just for the mind. Someone out there is going to actually want to do this. They're going to be sexually turned on by seeing someone eating another person. Yeah, right? This is no joke. This is absolutely no joke. This is demonic possession. Let us continue. Now, the next one is Dacryphilia, right? And this is basically crying. You get aroused by seeing someone cry. And this is another dangerous one as well. Let us get into this. Somewhat Dacryphilia comes in three main forms. You have the compassionate dacrophiles. They are sexually aroused by the compassion of comforting a crier. Then you have the dominant or submissive dacrophiles, are sexually aroused by either causing tears in a consenting submissive partner or being made to cry by a consenting dominant partner. Let us connect some dots, because when they kidnap these children, I know this is one of the things that they put them through, right? They are crying. And right here, they are telling you there is something known as a dacrophile. They like to see crying, right? Well, in this, they are saying consenting adults, consenting dominant adults, right? This, you can use this to connect the dots when it comes down to missing children and missing young people, right? Because these people are full of demonic entities and they like to see children cry. They like to see people cry to dominate them. Let us continue. You have Eproctophilia. Eproctophilia. This is basically being turned on, sexually aroused by farting, right? I'm not even going to go into much details about this. So, being farted on, listening to somebody fart, just absolutely gross. Nothing sexy, nothing desirable about this one. At least none of them. And then you have optomophilia. And this is basically being aroused, right, by an amputee. No, this one. This one you can take you back to, let us go back to ancient times. And have you seen these ancient sculptures, these ancient statues without arms, females and males without arms? Yeah, you can definitely see what is going on. Nothing new under the sun, right? So they like to kidnap your children, your young people, and take their arms off, their feet off, their various limbs off, because they are sexually aroused by doing this. This is a demon, people. This is a demon. And this got to be the nastiest one. Salurophilia. This is basically being turned on, sexually aroused by soiling someone that is attractive. And that can go from mud to fecal matter, rubbing it all over your body. And they are sexually aroused by this, messing up your makeup, just putting the makeup on and just messing it up. People, when it comes on to fetishes and people openly tell you that they got a fetish, you need to run. You need to run. There's nothing attractive or sexy about this. This is behavior patterns of demonic entities. These people are filled with demonic beings. Now, let us get into this part. The most popular fetishes in the UK in 2024: bondage, farting, tickling, giantess, female wrestling, face sitting, family taboo, mixed wrestling, foot worship, female domination. And I'm not even going to want to find out what is family taboo. Connect the dots. Ask questions. When it comes on to fetishes, right, it gives you a good idea as to the personality of these demonic entities. You might not be able to see them, but you will understand what they are about, right? You can go and look up these various fetishes for yourself and understand why we have so much missing children and missing young people. Because no one in their right stable mind is going to agree to take part in some of these fetishes that we go over, right? No, we need to pray and understand what we are dealing with. We wrestle not with flesh and blood, right? We were told these entities are coming over. They are occupying people and they've got sick, twisted behavior. And you can see this play out in fetishes. That is what it is, right? And you have entertainment here to push and promote it so it looks sexy, it looks appealing. But there's nothing sexy and appealing about dead bodies, about people rubbing poo on you, about people rubbing mud on you, about people messing up your makeup, right? There's nothing sexy about cannibalism. There's nothing sexy about farting, right? There's nothing sexy about amputating, taking an arm that is not diseased. There's nothing sexy about it, and it's not cute, right? We need to pray and say, "Glory be to the Most High."